the mic, it was nice.
You also got to see Orlando. Got to see him.
He got some skills.
Right.
Rise on the basement trip. In the cockpit, I want you to strip. Let me see how freaky you really get when I'm between your thighs, my face and your tears. Real bad boy shit.
Let's go.
Yeah.
He got another talent. He up here writing in the
And
song.
rapping,
And they
right.
say, I remember Prince saying when they first got to, so he's like, Orlando really can write and he produced, like, you know, he's gonna write for Banga.
Right. But his little part was he did good.
He had his own little
He
flow
good.
and sound.
I like the song. I'm excited about it. Orlando did what he had to do.
The opinions expressed in our content is for entertainment purposes only. We do not assume liability or endorse any of the third-party content used in our materials. Okay?
What's up, and welcome back to
My
Two Cent. I am Miss O, and she is
Charisma.
And today we are discussing Bad Boys Texas, episode 14.
The finale.
It's over, y'all. It's over. But we're going to talk about it before we end it. Okay, so we're going to start this conversation off where it ended last week with Relly B and Prince throwing down, which I said last week I did not want to see the two of them fight.
I don't know why. I did.
Because I see them as lovers, not fighters.
Oh, gosh.
And as we can see here, Relly B decided he was too tired to continue the battle.
I'm tired.
That was just a mess. It was a cute mess though. Darrell got a little fire to him. He was throwing him a little bit, but it looked like he had got tired fast.
Are you bowing out gracefully? Yeah. Like the doll baby. Are you bowing out?
What do you think? Do you think he was really tired, or was there something else going on?
Yeah, I think he was tired. You saw him, he was drenched, exhausted, rolling off the stage. Like you said, he's a street fighter. He's not a professional fighter.
I was tired as hell. It just takes so much more effort to box than to street fight. Like I could literally just pull his hair and put him on the ground and start stomping him. But in boxing, it's literally just your hands and feet.
So you saw him in Carry On? He beat Carry On up.
He was tired.
Breathing for their life, fighting for his life once again.
But I saw something a little different myself. I think I read a little deeper into the fight than others may have.
I'm noticing a lot of sexual tension right now. I think that we should relieve some of it. Maybe one of them should probably.
But for me, I looked at it as like, I don't really think Relly B wanted to actually fight Prince. Because like I said, they're friends. They're good friends. And I feel like when you're watching the fight, at a certain point, the fight, it got real. You know, it's like they was really throwing punches and really like trying to hurt each other. And I feel like it's because the two of them are very competitive.
Understand where it's coming from. Oh! Be a blow for blow.
Right. And I think that Relly B bowed out to preserve their friendship. Because I think Prince probably would have won the fight.
He won the fight.
Well, no, I'm saying if they would have kept battling, if he wouldn't have quit, I think Prince probably would have won as far as boxing skill set. But Relly B, like Prince said, he ain't no weak nigga. So he was giving him a definite run for his money.
Real was giving Prince a run for his money, but Prince won that.
But I think that Relly B values their friendship more than this show. And so, yeah, okay, I gave y'all, which I wanted to see. I wanted to see us knuckle up. I did my thing. Now I'm done. And losing to Prince is a better loss than losing to Carry On. So
I miss all of that right there. I just think the man was tired. You know,
it was different. It was different.
Tired, fighting for his life, out of air, street fighter. Versus Prince is one of the only people in the house that's in shape.
Mo City.
He's one. I said one of the only.
Okay.
It's only him and most everybody else round, out of tune, out of breath. Like,
yeah. Like I said, but But you can't say, like I said, Relly B was still giving him a run for his money, and you see how Relly B, when he fought Carrion, Relly B he's not to be played with as well. But I just think
don't sleep on him.
The friendship was more important than giving Zeus what they wanted. You know,
Okay.
so I think he just bowed out. But it was all good, It was good.
It was just a mess. It was a cute mess though. Darrell got a little fire to him. He was throwing them a little bit, but it looked like he had got tired fast.
Okay, so now we mosey on along to the next fight. The fight that we were anticipating, the fight that we knew was going to happen. Prince versus Mo City.
I don't give a fuck how they feel about this, but I'm gonna go ahead and say it. We got the two finest niggas in the house about to fight in the ring. We got Prince and Mo City, literally the two prettiest boys in the house.
Now, I will agree with Prince.
What?
When he said it wasn't fair. He shouldn't have had to fight Mo City right then and there because he had just fought Relly B. Plus, he had already fought earlier. And so, he was a little tired while Mo City was well rested.
JB definitely has an edge over my ass because I fought more niggas than him. He only had one fight.
What you think?
Yeah, Mo City did not. Sneak City, that's what we're going to call him. Mo Sneak, that's what we're going to call him. Mo Sneak.
Mo Sneaking going on.
Okay. Once again, he just snuck his way in there and caught that win because he did not get it fair. He did not get it fair. One. At the end of the fight, the man said, I'm tired. No, I'm done. Mo City.
Okay.
Prince was still up and ready.
Yeah,
he did have a scratch, a leak under his eye, but he was still in there in spirit and sport.
But there was just one observation towards the end that I noticed. It was like you were ready to keep going for the last final round. He was tired. I read his mouth. He said, I'm tired, I'm done.
Right.
And they still gave it to him.
Well, here's what I would say. As I mentioned in our previous video when we were watching Prince fight, to me, I thought he had more skills, Prince, than I saw when he was boxing. Because who did he fight? In the other episode, he fought
Chef D.
Chef D, right. And to me, like I said, like he was kind of punching wildly. I mean, he knew his 1-2 and his little footwork, but to me, a real boxer, as far as all he knew was his 1-2 and some footwork.
That's what Mo City said. He just said he just do a 1-2.
Right. And to me, I saw that. I saw that's all he had to give. Surprisingly, like we've been talking about Mo City all season long, like he ain't hit. But surprisingly, he showed me. I was wrong.
Showed me nothing.
No, he showed me I was wrong. Looking at the two of them fight, the skill set, Mo City is a better fighter. He is. Now, I would say some of that to me is a little bit street, more so than just boxing skill. But Mo City even said he boxes
right. That's
quite
often.
Whereas I don't think Prince boxes quite often.
No,
Prince may have done a little this, that, and the other.
I think Mo City, like I said, he stayed in the boxing gym.
Right. So that's why I'm saying
Prince probably do it as part of like a workout. Like so while Mo City doing this 5 times a week, Prince coming in too.
And that's why Mo City.
But no, but even for him to be doing 2, Prince was hanging on there after just doing 2 fights back to back. So imagine if he only did 1 fight, how would it look then? I think it would have been different. He wore him out even with that.
I don't think that he has the skill set to actually match Mo City toe to toe. Like Mo City, I think that as far as like the mind frame, they wanted this. Boxing, that's our thing. I want to do it, but I think Mo City wants to do it more because he's skilled at it. Prince wants to do it because he knows something about it. And to me, it showed. Even like when Mo City was boxing, like when Prince was on him, the way he even pushed him off. I mean, he to me looked like a boxer.
I just knew Prince was about to hand it to Mo City, but Mo City shocked me. Mo City was throwing them hands.
Mo City looked like a boxer.
Yeah, look at
Prince
his body.
Like he was. I mean, it's his skill set, but Prince to me looks like somebody who goes into.
He's athletic, like he could tap in.
Right. Well, like you said, so he still had the energy. He was still pumped, and he was still ready to go some more because both of those men are very, very competitive as well.
Let's fucking do this. Let's give their asses a fucking show. You know, we both 2 grown ass men. We real niggas, and we with the shits. And there's some money on the line, so let's run it.
Mo City should not have won. Okay, let me say that.
Skill set.
Because look, Chef D said, "I'm tired. I quit." All right, gave the Prince. Really B, I'm tired. I quit. Gave it to him. Mo City said, I'm tired. I'm done. They should have gave it to
But
him.
those two didn't outbox Prince.
No.
However, it goes back to the fact that he was tagging your ass the whole entire thing.
I think I got the first round, but I know for a fact the second round I got my ass whooped. For sure.
But they tapped out. They kept saying they tapped out. They gave up. Mo City gave up at the end. He said, "I'm done. I'm tired."
But they were already done with that particular fight.
They were not. It was time for them to go back.
Work. 10 seconds.
That's what I'm saying. That's not fair. If we watch a real boxing match,
we're gonna have to watch that again because I
rewind the clip.
Swore that they were done with the fight, and he was just saying, "Woo, I'm tired. This fight wore me out."
No,
Mo City.
No, just like the rest of them, it was time to come back. Even Bobby Light said it. Bobby even said it. He said, even though you said, my dear, you said you was done, you tired, but you did give him more hits. No, that's not how boxing go, and that's not how y'all did it. For the last two, it was time to go ding, ding, ding in for another round. Prince was ready.
But here's the thing, though.
Them two were not. But that's just boxing, period, whether if you're tired.
Okay, I agree with that. But here's the thing. Even if the other two bowed out, like I said, though, but Prince still outboxed his other two opponents.
It don't matter if you bowed, but they bowed out. You quit. You quit. You don't get the halfway quit. No, that ain't fair, Prince.
So you think maybe they should have split the money, or should have gave the money to Prince?
They already had an agreement that they was gonna split the money. Mo City already said we already had an agreement about. They knew it was gonna be them two eventually that's fight, and then they already said they was gonna split it.
Are you sure?
Yeah, he said it. He was like, he took the money home, but they already said they was gonna split it.
Oh, well, I missed that part because I was under the understanding that Mo City said he taking that money home and his babies.
I'm gonna say Mo, and y'all do what y'all do.
Yeah, we already
said we already bad talk.
Thank you.
Yeah, not all of it. He gave some to Prince.
Okay, well that's cool.
But
glad to hear. But
Prince is a better team player than me, because I'd have been causing hell in there.
But I think too, even though Mo City said it, Prince said he was ready to go, but I think Prince felt that Mo City was more of a challenge than anybody else that he was fighting. Like I said, they're very competitive, and like Mo City said, he doesn't come with the mind frame, I'm going to lose. I come with the mind frame that I'm going to win. Even though he was tired, I'm pretty sure if they would have made that man fight again, he would have got his behind up and fought again, and he still would have, because he's competitive, he would have gave it 100.
I don't never go into something thinking I'm gonna lose. But we gave y'all what y'all wanted to see. We gave y'all a show, and that Cash Money went home with me.
And I think that's it. I think he would have won because skill set, Prince doesn't match his. He looks like a fighter, a boxer.
I don't think so. I think he got tired, just like the rest of them. That's Prince's advantage. He got endurance and stamina. That's it. He can, but so what? That's what. Like you said,
I'm a time
right. That's what Carrion said with Chef D. He was running from him. He said, I'm gonna tie him up, but he get me. But nah, that's another thing too. Some people know I'm gonna outlast you. I'll let you beat on me, but you'll get tired. That's another boxing technique a lot of people do too. I'll let you beat on me, I'll save my energy, let you wear yourself out, then I'm gonna start hitting you with my haymakers.
And then if I was Mo City, I went back in there and I'm about to knock you out. Get this over with.
If I was Prince, well, Prince did what he stopped. He quit. What can you do after that?
And like you said too, it was unfair because Prince had already fought. He had just fought, and so
what more can he really do?
All right, so we're good. It went the way I expected. Well, I don't know. I feel like I actually going into the fight, I think I actually wanted Prince to win because I like him better.
Right.
But I still knew in the back of my mind, like I said, watching the previous episode, I still felt like Mo City was a better fighter. But I still held out hope for Prince.
I did have high hopes for him. I had high hopes for Adonis too. Oh well.
Adonis who? No, you can see when Adonis was in the gym, when they were showing scenes of the people, it was on the punching bags and on the different things, that Adonis looked like he was lost at the gym. Like he didn't know what any of the equipment was for. He was just standing around.
I didn't know what I was doing. I was just in there trying to
I ain't gonna lie. I kind of ain't know what the fuck I was doing. I was like, I'm just for the fucking swing.
Yeah, no, there wasn't no hope for him. I already knew how that was gonna go. All right. And our last little topic of conversation is that Raz B once again. Now, we heard the Bad Boys song.
Yeah, she like hot dress. Drip got a nigga press. Yeah, I'm a bad boy. Let's go. Texas the best.
And it was pretty good. You know, it was pretty good. But Raz B felt, because he's a worldwide entertainer, that you gotta let me on. You gotta let me on the track.
I heard I was able to hear the record that y'all did in the studio. Shit's fire.
Yeah.
But I would love to take a swing at like getting on the record.
And of course, they were kind of divided. Some folks was like, nah. Other folks was like, you know, he's a bad boy. Every bad boy should get an opportunity.
I don't feel like you should be on it, but everyone says like to give you a shot, so
Okay.
you know. It's only because you was on that fuck shit. You know, I'm just keeping it 100.
I mean,
You said it. I was thinking it.
I mean, no, it's all good.
Even though they didn't do banging that way. But anyway, I digress. So they go ahead and decide to let Raz on, and then Raz don't show up.
Raz B said he wanted to jump on the song, and reluctantly we all ended up agreeing just for him to not show up to the studio session. So, I mean, that was fucking pointless.
I personally think it's a crackhead move. What you think?
That's what they get. That's exactly what
That's
they
what they
get. Yeah, I'm with Prince. He said, nah, you've been doing too much.
Only because you was on that fuck shit. You know, I'm just keeping it 100.
I don't know. We've been doing too much, already too much going on. And like you said, y'all ain't do banger like that. Y'all did not do banger like that.
Right.
And Raz B, what Chef D's like, you are a Grammy Award. That was in the 90s, people.
Raz is saying that he wants to get on the song, and I'm just like, I've been doing this, so why not?
That's another pet peeve of mine. We all know the music era has changed. Times have changed. Things are not the same. So that Grammys in the 90s is not going to work with this Grammys in the 2000s.
I think with that, he was just saying, like, you know your way around the studio.
He
you
don't.
You know how things are done, how things are produced. So let's let him get on it just to give us that old school feel, or that some of that knowledge that he brings to the table.
He does not. He was a kid star. He had someone else orchestrating everything for him. No. When the last time we heard Raz B on the radio?
We found out he got a new single.
Responsibility, it's my fault. I'm sorry. I'ma do better.
I ain't hear no new single.
I'll play it for you, but
I want you to play it.
Whatever. Remember when we were talking about? I showed you that whole him in the hospital jumping.
Yeah,
out the
I heard
window,
that. That
was
was
a
a
part of his music video. It was all this crazy.
I tried to find that video. It never came out.
You have to. I'll show you what it looks. But yeah, he does music, you know, and I think he's done some music prior to this as well. It just didn't go anywhere. But it's like most artists who are, you know, from the childhood artists, they still keep trying every now and again to put stuff out there. And I think that was his thing. He wants to be on the track because, you know, you get royalties and things like that if you're on the track. And then the excuses that he gave, he said that he hurt his leg and he had to go to the hospital, and that's why he couldn't come.
What's up, bad boys? I hurt my leg. I had to go to the hospital earlier.
I know they proud of you.
Bless you.
But then you see 5 minutes later, he at the club jumping up and down on both them legs like he's 25. So it was like,
like I said, that's what they get. They got their hopes up for nothing. This man has showed us all season. He's a joke. Y'all keep trying to make a joke serious. It's just not that. I'm happy he didn't come because we also got to see Orlando. Got to see him.
He got some skills.
Right.
Talking on the mic, it was nice.
Rise on the basement trip. In the cockpit, I want you to strip. Let me see how freaky you really get when I'm between your thighs and my face and your tears. Real bad boy shit.
Let's go.
Yeah.
He
got another talent. He up here writing in the
and
song.
rapping,
And they
right.
say, I remember Prince saying when they first got to, so he's like, Orlando really can write and he produced, like, you know, he's doing. That's somebody who's knowing their way in the studio. He got their own little sign.
I thought that he was going to be on the song, but it was interesting that he initially wasn't on the song.
Mm-hmm. He was just writing people. He was saying, remember he said he was going to write for Banga?
Right. But his little part was he did good.
Yeah, his own little flow and sound.
Right. I think with him too, possibly not being on the track because keeping him sober, keeping him balanced, and trying to perform. You got to remember it. You got to sound good. But he pulled through. He pulled through. He was a little high, but he still pulled through for his little part. Whereas Raz B, whatever vices or issues that he has, it ain't working out.
Like I said,
they're deeper than we understand. I think Zeus is covering up a lot when it comes to Raz B. He really needs some assistance.
That's a joke y'all keep trying to take serious. I just no.
He needs some help. That's what he definitely needs some help. After this show, please get Raz B the help he needs, please. Internet got a question. So now that we see the Bad Boys Texas, was it season 2?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, season 2 is over. What bad boy would you want to see come back, and what bad boy is a hell no? Who coming back?
I would love to see Banger come back.
Oh, of course.
I want to see Lou come back. I want to see.
I said one.
Oh,
which bad boy?
Oh, Banger.
Banger. Yeah, me too. I like Banger, and I want it for him. I want him to be as famous as he possibly can be, because I want that for Banger, even though he wilding out on social media right now.
I love it. I live for it. I'm living for it.
Yeah.
You calling him out?
He's a little iffy on social media. I think he's making up stuff at this point to keep himself relevant. But yeah, if they have the next season, I would love to see Banger come back too.
I had a good ass time, and this was a good ass experience, once in a lifetime experience.
So who was a hell no for you?
I really don't have one. Like, it's nobody I'm like, oh, you absolutely don't need to come back.
Well, I do.
Who?
I don't want to see Relly B this time.
What?
I don't want to see it this time. I felt like Relly B became a poor sport. Remember, we saw it in the last several episodes. He didn't want to be there anymore, and he voiced that he didn't want to be there, and he started acting kind of assholey. Relly B is a character by himself, but it seemed like he was out of character. He was being more of an asshole, being like, I don't care about how things go. I don't care about what people say. I just don't want to be here. And he was over it. So I felt like if you're going to be that way, then don't show up. You're being paid for a job. Your job is to entertain us, and you're not being entertaining.
And you know what? I think, like you said, personal stuff, a lot of personal stuff was going on for him this season. Remember, he was on a tether. Then somebody that he knew passed or committed suicide. So probably just a lot of outside stuff. Just he more agitated. Like, I can't be in this environment right now.
Well, I think everybody had some stuff going on. Even though, like I said, the issues he had were deep, but it just felt like it's still your job. Your job is to be entertaining and to not purposely, I would say, go against, I would say, the script. It just to me, he just became annoying. Still like Relly B for Relly B, but I just saw how he was moving on the last, I would say, 3 episodes. 3 episodes. I didn't like it. I was like, you know what? We can do a season without him. Bring somebody else.
I've shown progression in my life, and I showed y'all that I can handle myself in certain situations. I feel like I did a damn good job.
That's my take on who shouldn't come back. I'm surprised you ain't say Raz B.
Oh, yeah. Don't bring...
What you mean?
Wait a minute.
We talking about him.
Hold on. Don't bring him back.
How you gonna forget Raz B?
I forgot. See, I try not to remember the people I don't care for.
For me, it tested my mental health. It tested my anger management.
I try not to remember them. Do not bring that man back. You know what? Or Orlando. I don't want to see neither one of them.
No. Once again, Orlando to me is like Banger. I want to see it for him. I want to see him get it together, and I want to see Orlando make money. And even Raz B, even though, like I said, we don't like him, he made good content.
No, both of them make good content, but like you said, on a deeper scale, they have issues. They're like Krishan. Both of them have a lot going on. They are being exploited. Yeah.
But I think Raz B wants to be exploited.
That's what I'm about to say. I'll take that back. Don't bring Orlando back. Like, Orlando is moving more. It's like 2 different type of desperations. Like, I feel like Orlando is more pure-hearted, and he's just in a tough situation. Mm-hmm. So he's letting it happen. I think the same thing for Krishan. Raz B is with the antics and attacks. I don't care. Exploit me. I'll do it. It's off the TV, nigga. It's okay. It's like, that's him. He don't care. So he could be there. Let them whoop on, like he said, let them whoop on him some more.
I took the blows, and we kept it pushing. Everybody's been rocking with me. I think this is a great opportunity for me to reintroduce myself to the people.
Let them do what they want. Raz B can come back. Like you said, he's good for timing. He's an executive producer, so he knows what he's doing. But like I said, he got some issues going on, but he's aware enough of what he's doing. versus Orlando. I think
And I think too,
he's more kind-hearted, and you feel more for Orlando than Raz B. Raz B is creating his own chaos.
Right.
Orlando is living in chaos.
Yeah, and I think too at this point, this show helped us see where Orlando is, and I think people will reach out to him. At this point, he doesn't really need Zeus to get himself back together. I think he'll get opportunities once again. First, I think he'll get some help first to get that drinking under control, because that's a red flag. But I think that he put this show put Orlando back in our eyes, back in the spotlight, so we can be concerned about getting him some help and some employment outside of Zeus, because Zeus likes to keep him drunk, all night like Blueface. Yeah, keep him drunk, keep him high, and it's not a good environment. But unless that's what you want.
What do you think? Let us know. Drop your 2 cents below. See ya. Hey y'all. Like, comment, and subscribe if you're messing with the vibe. See ya.